Hello, everyone. It's Shayla. To answer the first question of the week 5 discussion, I am kind of at a neutral standpoint. I didn't feel anxious at all, but I also did my assignment number 1 on the free speech area on campus. So I feel like campus is a very comfortable place for me, and I know it well. So there was no way that I felt uncomfortable because most of the people walking around beside me were students and peers of mine or, younger kids who's taking a tour of the campus. I wouldn't say I loved the experience just because in all honesty, it's kind of just a little boring observing people, but I did learn a lot. I enjoyed the experience a lot, especially learning about the visitors we get on campus, like third grade elementary students and people who are trying to promote a business or student organizations that set up tables in the free speech area. So that was very interesting to see. For the second question, the video really resonated with me, and I do love a good TED Talk, but I enjoyed how the whole time being bored and using social media to cope with that boredom or free time resonated throughout the whole video. That's something that I am really, really bad at. If I don't, if I'm just sitting somewhere, I'm going to pull up my phone and look at Instagram or Snapchat or TikTok when I could be using my free time in a more productive and proactive way. I also feel like when I am doing that, I'm always looking and comparing myself or my success or my accomplishments to what I'm seeing on social media. Or there's something sad that's posted and it kind of just dampers my mood. So that was something that resonated with me, and it was touched on throughout the whole video. And to get to the third question, chapter 1 I feel like was more enjoyable for me to read than chapter 2, just because I felt like the whole of chapter 1 I was resonating with it and I was really like taking it in. Because I do, in the very distant future, want to become an entrepreneur and open a flower shop. So it was very almost encouraging for me to see that most people feel the same way. If this book was written, it says on page 15, one of the hardest parts of becoming a freelancer is taking the first step. Because most of the time we're feeling uncertain, we have a fear of not being good enough, we have a fear of failing, losing money. It becomes your livelihood, so of course you're going to worry about